Hello everyone and welcome to BHC Studios. Today we'll be doing a what's in my bag with the brand new Wotancraft 18-liter pilot backpack. I did an unboxing video. I'll leave the link down below, but this is I've had this for a few weeks and I've taken this out, man alive, maybe 10 times. I really like this bag, especially for someone like myself that reviews multiple lenses and cameras, often between Leica and Fujifilm and other brands, and it's nice to have a backpack like this. And before we begin, those of you may be wondering, this is the Minolta XD. This is a Japan only model. XD11 was for North America and XD7 was for Europe. And on here is the 58mm f1.4, and this is my own modified version. I have the Leica R4 back because many of you guys know the Leica R series was based on Minolta SLRs right up to the R8 and R9. Those are Leica's own cameras, but sort of a one-off camera here. One of my favorite film SLRs right here. As well, wrist check. I have the 10-11-9 Weltweit with the orange second hand, and on my right wrist I have the brand new DW 5040 PG 40th anniversary G-Shock. 1983 was the first G-Shock ever, the DW 5000C, and this is kind of an homage to that. Thank you G-Shock Canada for sending this out to me. And you know what, let's just put this on my back right here and I'll show you how I have this. I'm going to walk away from my lavalier, and I did put this back on here. This is an optional waist strap here. It is nice if you decide to put various, because this is all Molle on the side here, so you can put cell phone, water bottle holder. Along the front here you have a nice cool little leather piece here, but this is actually functional, more Molle, so you can put cell phone attachments, or the Peak Design, the little clip thing, you can put it along here. You have your sternum strap over here, and let's just walk back here. Alright, so this is the backpack on my back. I have kind of all the modules kind of on here. This is actually how I use it most of the time, but definitely I can take it off and make it more svelte. And here is the other 21-liter backpack, and I do love this one as well. 21-liter, you can feel the difference. Even with all the modules on this, I still feel that this can hold more. So maybe if you shoot with DSLR or full frame with kind of like much larger lenses, this one makes sense. It also has the internal module that you can pull out and make it into a separate camera bag, which I don't really use. I love this huge front pocket, but we'll look at the organization of the 18-liter Pilot. I do like the Molle on this here, and I do like the fact that I can take off the module to make it more streamlined, to make it smaller. So let's take this off here and take a look at how I organize this. So first of all, for those you're wondering, yes, you can use on the one side, this is the Peak Design travel tripod. You can easily fit it on this side here. If I'm not carrying a tripod, I usually put a water bottle on this side, so you just kind of unclip it and this just comes off just like this. Or as mentioned, you just grab here, bang, you just have a water bottle on the side. Or sometimes I even just throw in my keys or something I want access to really quickly and easily over on this side. And on the front here, you can see how I've utilized the Molle just to open this fidlock design here at the top. Here we go. So you can see on the top here, I usually kind of carry a flashlight with me. And so this is my flashlight. This is my change pouch, which might seem like an odd thing to leave on the outside, but I find I'm often searching for change, for paying for parking, or if I'm buying like a bun or something in Chinatown, it's just a couple of dollars. I do have my wallet on the inside top zip here. Some might put filters and stuff. I want to put my wallet kind of safe and packed away. So digging into here to grab change is a bit of a pain. So having this on the outside is fine. And if someone steals this pouch, you know, it's a $19 pouch and I might have like 20 bucks of change, so be it. And then on this outside here, I have this larger module here, and this basically acts as my little pen holder. So I put like pens. I have my Tide pen because I tend to be a little bit messy when I'm eating. I have my Sharpie. I actually keep a toothbrush to sort of clean my gear, because you know, oftentimes I take pictures of my gear when I'm sitting in a restaurant or something. Notepad, anything kind of quick. Again, it's on the outside. If someone steals my toothbrush or my pen, I'm alright with it. So I keep this on the outside here. And on this side, you might be wondering, well, what is this? Well, this can easily come on and off. When I'm out all day, I am concerned about battery power. This is a cell phone pouch, so it's like a $19 module. This can fit on the front here if you wanted to have easier access, but this is what I use it for. Look at that. It's an Anker battery pack, PD charger, USB-C, and I have two cables in here, C to Lightning and then C to C. I can always keep this near me. I usually kind of put it on the side here just to balance out not too much weight along the front. But also, if I don't need it, I could just take this off, and I often find that I actually grab this and I just drop it into other camera bags. So it's nice to have this independent module here just for battery power, because that's something I'm usually concerned about when I'm out and about. And in the top here, you know, it's basically the size of maybe like 5 liters or so in the top. You could put quite a bit. I have like an XH1. I don't shoot with this that often. It's usually in my studio, but I have this in here just to show you. You can actually have like right now I'm shooting with an XT4 and 18-50 f2.8. That can easily fit in here and still have enough room for sort of like your DOP kit stuff. So here's some cables here in this Maxpedition case, and here's a Kuda camera film photo lens cleaning kit over here. As well, on the other side here, I have Zaid made a battery holder for Fujifilm NPW 235 batteries here, and I have my Ulanzi J12 lavalier microphones for Lightning. And so here, look inside here, there's quite a bit of room in here. And in the back, you can't put your iPad or your laptop in here, but this is what I have. And I showed this in my other video. This is Wotancraft's own little reusable shopping bag. This is, I think, 18 liter. They have a smaller, I don't know, like an 8 liter, something like that. But this is quite big. Look at that. Easily go shopping. So when I'm out and about and then I end up buying, like one time I bought a pair of sneakers and I just put it in here. This is something that basically expands my kit from 18 liters to another 15 or 18, I don't know how big this is, but this is quite big, and you can fit the smaller one. So that's what I do, is just fit this back here. It doesn't weigh anything, and it doesn't take up a lot of space in my bag, so that's where I keep that. Again, FitLock is a fantastic system here. And then let's look at the sides here. So I set this up similar to the Scout backpack, but again, this is narrower and a little bit smaller. And so what I have on this side, this is kind of a trick I've used. I use the dividers, but I use it horizontally. See, like this. I build like a shelf system. So here is a X Pro 3 with the 7 Artisans 18-6.3 UFO lens that fits there on the top shelf section here. And then the next level down here, I have my XT5 with the Coupe Orange Collection rope strap. And then I have one more section on the bottom. You see how I have 1, 2, 3? You can do another system where you can kind of zigzag these, so I can put these in an angle, so I can go this way and then back this way again. I'll put an insert. Wotancraft sent it to me, but I actually just prefer kind of doing it this way. So it's a 3-tier system. Like that. Now, if you wanted to put longer lenses, you can sort of set it up the way Wotancraft shows you, and you could put taller lenses. I've put like 100 to 400 zoom lenses up and top here. So if you have a, you know, the 80 to 200 2.8 or anything like that, it will fit in here. And of course, this top module section is removable. And so you can put larger lenses, or you can move this aside and put like full length lenses in here. So this whole thing is Velcroed and modular. So that's what I have on one side here. And let's move over to the other side here. Use different module systems, pockets on the inside. So I just have a spare body cap and a lens cap on this side. Using another camera system's Velcro inserts here, but here again I do the system where I have 3 levels here. Right here I have the 35-1.4 from Fujifilm. And then on the bottom here, I am testing the new Tamron 11 to 20 f2.8. And then in the middle here, see I used another piece of, another divider here to kind of create a door. You don't have to do it, but if you think maybe it's either, like, you know, if I had like a Leica M Noctilux at $15,000 lens, you can create these kind of extra doors here for extra security. And here I have the Fujifilm 10 to 24 f4 constant. And so again, you can see here, I've created a 3 tier system, but I'll put the links down below. Wotancraft's divider systems are anywhere between $5 and $7. So when you do order this and you don't plan to put lenses, like long lenses this way, I would say just order a couple of extra of the $5, well, these ones here, couple extra of these $5 ones, and then just reorganize it any way you want. And you can use it down here, you can use it up here, you can just modify it any way you want, but this is the way I've been using it. If you do have full frame bodies or DSLR bodies, I don't think you could put 3 of them. You may be able to put 2 of them on top of each other, but if you don't have enough room, then definitely use the top section up here. As you saw, the XH1 is about the size of maybe a kind of a mid-size full frame mirrorless, and it easily fit in here without a lens, but it can definitely fit with a smaller lens. And of course, you do have that little thin area here, zippered on the inside right here on both sides. And what I did was I just put filters. I have neutral, dense, variable ND filters, 2 different types on both sides here, so just zip it down. And because it's zippered here, you can put your wallet, but again, I feel more comfortable with my wallet up top here. Another ND filter, I'm comparing 2 different types. And then I have an extra strap, and I do have another Wotancraft module in here. I'll just pull it out so it'd be easier to see. So this is Velcroed here, and this module here is pretty small, so what I do is just put a MPW 126 battery from my X Pro 3, but they do have a pretty cool module where it holds 2 batteries and memory cards. And again, I'll put an insert in here and I'll give you a link to all the various modules. So in this section, it's not really that dimension, but this whole section, well, this bottom half section here, you can put stuff in here, but if you have a lot of stuff Molle in the front, then it kind of limits how much you can put in here. But you know, you could put a folded towel, a small towel, or a light jacket, or I don't know, papers or something, but something thin-ish in here. And you can definitely organize this any way you want. And with the 2 little mesh zippered pockets that are actually separated left and right, you can add more items along inside here. And so yeah, look at the bottom here, you do have these straps, so if you want to put a jacket or a towel or exercise mat or something, it'd be nice if Wotancraft creates an extra module for this, because the previous Scout had a whole bunch of really cool modules like this one here. This is one that fits on the bottom, and it doesn't line up to this one. Wouldn't it be cool if you could just add this to the bottom? So Wotancraft, if you can create extra modules for this that would expand it either on the bottom like this, which would be cool, or this is the 3.5 liter Pilot, and there's no Molle in the back. This was never meant to do this, but imagine if you can here, let me just, alright, so imagine you could put this here like that. Wouldn't that be cool if you could just attach something like a 3.5 liter and put it through here? So if this had Molle down this way here, and so I think having the Molle all the way down the front and sort of straps on the bottom, they can make endless accessories, endless modules for this system here. And because the previous Pilot 21 liter or 20 liter, those accessories don't fit on here, because if you saw my first impressions video, the width of the Molle is different. It's not gonna fit, but even something like this, what do you guys think? I think that looks pretty sweet. You can expand it out by 3.5 liter. I think that's pretty sweet. But of course, having these smaller modules as well is pretty nice. If you look at Wotancraft's website, they show you kind of a basic setup, but I think even just getting the cell phone module, which I use, as you notice, just to put a battery pack in here. Yeah, I'll zip up the sides here. All right, so what do you think? Reasonably simple. Again, I'll put this on my back. I'll show you what it looks like here. So it looks like on my back here. Again, my height, I'm 5'5", and so this is what it looks like on my back, like this. And as I showed in my first impressions video, I typically don't use these waist packs. I'll just pull this off here. There we go. So I don't have this on here. So this is how the back looks like without the waist pack. But I do love this curve. This is very ergonomic, very comfortable. Have the nice little pull tab here, and again, Molle on the side, so you can modify it with the little tripod loop or whatever you have, kind of long and tubular. You can attach it to the other side right here, and then you do have this classic Pilot top here. So again, you could still put stuff across this way if you wanted to. So far so good. This has become my favorite camera backpack when I'm out and about in town. It's probably more bag than what most people need, but if you're like me, you do shoot with 2 or 3 camera bodies, maybe 2 different systems, like maybe you have a film system and then a digital system, couple of lenses, and you kind of carry a large DOP kit. So as you can see, typically my DOP kit is a separate bag, but because I've had these all these extra modules, I can attach them on the outside. This becomes my DOP kit, and then when I want to go lighter, I just take all these different modules off and go a little bit more stealth. There is the black version of this as well, and Wotancraft told me they sold out of these bags quite quickly, so they made a second batch, I think August 21st, which is, I think, pretty much right now. So if you were thinking about buying these, then grab them quick, because I think they'll sell $249 US for something of this build quality. That's a pretty darn good deal. So thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you have any questions down below, and I'll answer them the best I can. And until then, we'll talk to you soon. Happy shooting. Peace.